Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of ElTeacher podcast. Today, we have an exciting lesson about habits, some that you should quit, and others that you could start to stay healthy. You'll also learn how to use the words should and could in real-life situations. These words are super useful when giving advice or making suggestions, whether to someone else or even to yourself. They are very common in English, and you'll hear them a lot in conversations. Before we dive into the vocabulary, let's listen to this audio clip to get familiar with the pronunciation and see how these words are used in real-life situations.
Dr. Carter, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to talk about healthy habits because small changes in our daily routines can have a big impact over time.
Absolutely. Let's start with exercise. Many people struggle with consistency. What's your advice?
Well, one of the most important things to remember is to stretch before and after a workout. Stretching helps prevent injuries, improves flexibility, and prepares your body for movement. Whether you're doing strength training with weights or engaging in aerobic activities like jogging, swimming, or cycling, stretching should always be part of your routine.
That's a great point. And speaking of workouts, staying hydrated is crucial, right?
Exactly. Many people underestimate the importance of hydration. Your body needs water to regulate temperature, support muscle function, and remove toxins. You should aim to hydrate throughout the day. At least 8 glasses of water is a good guideline. If you're exercising or sweating a lot, you may need even more to stay properly hydrated.
That makes sense. Now, let's talk about nutrition. There are so many diets out there. Keto, intermittent fasting, paleo. What's your take on this?
Great question. While some diets have benefits, we need to be careful with extreme restrictions. Many people fall for a fad diet that promises quick results but isn't sustainable long-term. Cutting out entire food groups or drastically reducing calories can lead to nutrient deficiencies. Instead, I recommend focusing on a balanced diet with whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables.
That's great advice. And one of the biggest challenges people face is breaking unhealthy habits, like smoking. What would you say to someone trying to quit?
Quitting smoking is one of the best things you can do for your health. Smoking damages the lungs, increases the risk of heart disease, and even affects your ability to exercise. If quitting completely feels overwhelming, you could start by reducing the number of cigarettes you smoke each day. Replacing the habit with a healthier alternative like deep breathing exercises or physical activity can also help make the transition easier.
That's really helpful. So, to summarize, stretching, strength training, and aerobic exercise are all key for fitness. Hydrating properly keeps our bodies functioning well. Avoiding fad diets and focusing on balanced nutrition is essential. And finally, quitting or reducing smoking can make a huge difference in overall health. Did I get it right?
Absolutely. Small, consistent changes lead to long-term success. Start with one habit at a time and build from there.
Great advice. Dr. Carter, thank you for joining us today. And to all our listeners, remember, take care of your body and it will take care of you. See you next time.
Great talking! It's certainly important to stay on track with your habits, and eliminating or reducing those that can harm your health is crucial for maintaining a healthy life. Let's begin with the first word, stretch. To stretch means to extend or lengthen muscles, often as part of a warm-up or cool-down routine. Stretching improves flexibility, reduces the risk of injuries, and helps with muscle recovery. It's an important part of any fitness routine, whether before aerobic exercise or strength training. Stretching is an important step to take before any workout, as it helps prevent injuries. We use the word should when giving advice or recommendations. In this case, we are suggesting that stretching before a workout is a good practice to reduce the risk of injury and prepare your body as part of a proper warm-up routine. For example,
You should stretch before and after exercising to prevent muscle injuries.
If you spend a lot of time sitting, you could stretch every hour to avoid stiffness.
the word could is used in a similar way, but with a slight difference. It suggests an option or possibility rather than strong advice. Unlike should, which implies a recommendation, Could simply presents a choice without urgency. For example, in the sentence, you could stretch every hour to avoid stiffness. We are not saying it's necessary, but rather that it's an option to help prevent stiffness. Stretching is a simple but effective habit that keeps your body flexible and pain-free. You should make it a daily practice, even if you're not working out. When was the last time you took a moment to stretch? Let's move on to the next word. Strength refers to the power of muscles to lift, push, or carry weight. Building muscle strength is important for overall fitness, preventing injuries, and improving daily activities. Strength training exercises include weightlifting, resistance training, and body weight workouts. For example,
You should include strength training in your workout routine to build muscle and improve endurance.
in this sentence, we are giving advice about adding strength training to a workout routine.
If you don't have gym equipment, you could do bodyweight exercises like push-ups and squats.
Here, we are presenting an option. If you don't have gym equipment, you could do body weight exercises like push-ups and squats as an alternative. Building strength is not just about lifting weights. It's about keeping your body strong and functional for everyday life. You should add some resistance exercises to your routine, no matter your fitness level. Aerobic exercise is a type of workout that increases heart rate and improves cardiovascular health. Activities like running, cycling, swimming, and dancing are great forms of aerobic exercise. It helps burn calories, boost endurance, and improve lung function.
You should do at least 30 minutes of aerobic exercise daily for better heart health.
In this sentence, we are giving advice to do at least 30 minutes of aerobic exercise daily.
If you want a fun workout, you could try an aerobic dance class like Zumba.
Here, we are presenting the option of trying an aerobic dance class as a fun workout. Aerobic exercise keeps your heart strong and energy levels high. You should include some cardio in your weekly routine to stay active and fit. What's your favorite way to get your heart pumping? Let's move on to the next word. To hydrate means to drink enough water to keep the body functioning properly. Hydration is essential for digestion, brain function, and regulating body temperature. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and poor concentration.
You should hydrate before and after exercise to replace lost fluids.
Here we are using should to recommend hydrating before and after exercise.
If plain water is too boring for you, you could try adding lemon or mint for extra flavor.
In this case, we are using could to present the option of adding lemon or mint for extra flavor. Drinking enough water is one of the easiest healthy habits to maintain. You should aim for at least 8 glasses a day to keep yourself hydrated. Your body will thank you. Now let's move on to fat diet. A fad diet is a trendy eating plan that promises quick weight loss or health benefits, often without scientific support. Many fad diets eliminate essential nutrients, making them unsustainable and sometimes unhealthy in the long run. For example,
You should be cautious about following a fad diet that cuts out entire food groups.
in this example, we use should to suggest being cautious about following a fad diet.
Instead of a fad diet, you could focus on a balanced diet with whole, nutritious foods.
Here we use could to present the option of focusing on a balanced diet with whole, nutritious foods instead. Fad diets often sound tempting, but they don't always promote long-term health. You should prioritize a balanced, sustainable approach to eating instead of extreme restrictions. Have you ever tried a fad diet before? Finally, we have the word to smoke. To smoke means to inhale and exhale tobacco or other substances, usually through cigarettes or vaping. Smoking is harmful to the lungs, heart, and overall health. It increases the risk of lung disease, cancer, and heart attacks.
You should quit smoking to improve your health and reduce the risk of serious diseases.
In this example, we are giving strong advice about quitting smoking to improve health.
If quitting completely feels difficult, you could try reducing the number of cigarettes you smoke each day.
In this example, we are presenting a choice or option by suggesting a gradual reduction in smoking. Smoking is a habit that negatively affects health, but quitting is possible with determination and support. You should consider healthier alternatives if you want to improve your well-being. Now let's review the vocabulary we've just learned. Stretch. One of the most important things to remember is to stretch before and after a workout. Strength. Whether you're doing strength training with weights or engaging in aerobic activities. Aerobic. Whether you're doing strength training with weights or engaging in aerobic activities like jogging, swimming, or cycling, hydrate. You should aim to hydrate throughout the day. At least 8 glasses of water is a good guideline. Fad diet. Many people fall for a fad diet that promises quick results but isn't sustainable long term. Smoke. Quitting smoking is one of the best things you can do for your health. Today, we not only learned some great vocabulary, but also explored 2 important words, should and could, which help us give advice and express suggestions. These words are very common in spoken English, so mastering them will make your communication more natural. That's all for today's episode. I hope you learned something new that will help you improve your English skills. Don't forget to visit our website for more practice and tips on how to enhance your English. I'll see you in the next episode, and remember, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep leveling up. Bye for now.